Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel. And we have some late breaking news that came out on Friday. And of course, as you know, when the media kind of wants to bury leads and so forth, or not get as much of attention as it should, they just want to lead with their headline and let everyone kind of walk away for the weekend with that impression in their mind. But the story is, and we're going to start off on the conservative brief, obviously, so we can get two different perspectives on this. Elon Musk terminates Twitter merger agreement. Tesla CEO Elon Musk has terminated his agreement to purchase Twitter. Musk announced late on Friday that his advisors on Friday sent a letter to Twitter formally notifying the social company that he is terminating the merger agreement, Bloomberg News reports. Of course, they want that to be out there because, as you know, the left and the echo chambers on Twitter couldn't be more ecstatic about it, but they don't inform their people well enough to make very simple distinctions, as you'll see right here. For nearly 2 months, Mr. Musk has sought the data and information necessary to make an independent assessment of the prevalence of fake or spam accounts on Twitter's platform, Musk team writes. Twitter has failed or refused to provide this information, and there's the crux of it all right there. That's all they had to say. It really wasn't much of a giant news story, but the idea that Musk was wanting to pull out of the deal, that he was going to renege, and that Twitter was going to sue him and all these sorts of things because, of course, they just want to make it look bad for him because, of course, they don't want him to take over because it is their echo chamber. It is the left's echo chamber. The mainstream media, the outrage mobs, the cancel culture, wokeness, all of them are there on Twitter. This is their little safe, quiet little haven. And if we go over here to the AP, you can kind of see what they were leading with and what they were doing, right? So Musk abandons deal to buy Twitter. Company says it will sue. Oh, that most powerful Twitter company is going to sue Elon Musk, who's in complete control of what all is going on there. Elon Musk announced Friday that he will abandon his tumultuous $44 billion offer to buy Twitter after the company failed to provide enough information about the number of fake accounts. So you see here, they're at least giving you the idea of what is happening here. Twitter immediately fired back saying it would sue the Tesla CEO to uphold the deal. And I just remember seeing all the comments from the various articles saying, yeah, finally, now we can get back to what we really wanted to do. Yes, that's right. You wanted to get back to censoring everyone and having your own little echo chambers where you could encourage one another and continue to dangle the carrot about Musk and or even President Trump. The likely unraveling of the acquisition was just the latest twist in a saga between the world's richest man and one of the most influential social media platforms, and it may portend a titanic legal battle ahead. So basically what will happen if it does go into litigation, and this is something that Twitter is probably going to want to avoid on the surface, because if it goes into a legal battle, then Musk's legal team can file for discoveries, and they will discover that information. So they will get that information. Twitter could have pushed for a $1 billion breakup fee that Musk agreed to pay under these circumstances. Instead, it looks ready to fight to complete the purchase, what the company's board has approved. A CEO, this is Parag, has insisted he wants to consummate. So, in other words, they want to avoid what will expose the truth about Twitter in this legal wrangling, because if it does go to litigation, I can assure you that Elon Musk's team will file for discoveries, and this is probably part of the strategy. But I just want to let you guys know, because obviously the mainstream media isn't going to give you the general picture, right? They're going to give you like this idea that there's some like they say here, some tumult between Twitter and Elon Musk, and these are just continuing maneuverings. I remember seeing a couple NBC News reports and others saying, that they were just trying to make Elon look bad, as though he didn't want to go through now, and he's, having buyer's remorse and all this kind of stuff. No, he's making very intelligent moves, because think about it. If you're going to purchase a product, you're going to want to know everything about the product. You want to know everything about it. I recently just sold my car, and of course, the person I sold it to, I wanted to let them know everything about the nuances and subtleties and things about the car before I sold it, so that they would not be surprised. But this particular individual really wanted the vehicle himself and was going to restore it and everything else, but that's beside the point. I'm talking about Elon Musk here. But yeah, this was just kind of another way for the left, the echo chambers, the outrage mobs, and others to just kind of get a little excited about the fact that Elon Musk could be in trouble, or that he may not buy Twitter. But the reality is that he wants to make sure that he's buying the full product and not getting some cockamamie product that has been kind of clouded and floated out there because it does have lots of bots on there. You can check it. As a matter of fact, just the whole general, the way Twitter performs now is completely different than what it was before he made the announcement. So Twitter, of course, you know, as I saw in an interview with Jesse Waters yesterday and Clay Travis from the Buck Sexton Show, which was formerly Rush Limbaugh. But you can see, you know, Twitter just kind of having fun with it and all this other sort of thing, and people are kind of just talking about it. But the reality is that it's, you know, if it goes into litigation, then Musk will have the ability to go into discovery, and he will actually know what is actually going on. So if you haven't already, make sure you're following me on the Twitters. And that's what I really had for you guys for this Saturday. You know, just wasn't really anticipating all this to kind of break through, but it did. And I wanted to bring you guys to the forefront of it all so you guys would kind of understand what was going on should anyone try to, you know, convince you that there was some other nefarious activity going on like they try to do with President Trump or Marjorie Taylor Greene or anyone that the left doesn't agree with. But nonetheless, guys, if you haven't already, appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon to subscribe. I want to thank all of you guys on New Tech. That'd be Twitter, Rumble, DTube, and all. Thank you guys for your continued support. That'd be BitChute as well. And I will see you guys in the next video.